I had him make a wrapping of silk cloth to offer to the dean of his faculty. He entered the room and hadn't even put the tray down when his teacher said, "Viggo, you can stay for another year." The tears streamed down his face when he heard the news. It seemed there was a letter from the Ministry of Defense in Norway allowing him to stay in Thailand for another year. He stayed only for one night and came straight back to report to me. This is an example of the power of meritorious actions. Think about it for yourself. This really happened, and instead of spreading merits and goodwill, enabling him to stay for another year, when he returned to Norway, he became a soldier, and he sent me news regularly. One thing I am happy about, the government once sent some power station officials to look at the work in Norway. I sent a letter informing Viggo about it, and he let them stay at his house. They opened up a power station in Norway on a Sunday. He was the head of the power plant. He said he loved Thai people like his own children because they had helped his own son to ordain in the Buddhist religion. The ambassador from Norway came to the Wat here to see me. He wanted to see the religious leaders who was able to get their son to ordain. Viggo left Thailand and became a soldier for 1 year. Then he became a teacher in Denmark, teaching at the Denmark University. Later on, he had a chance to come here and do a thesis on spirits. They gave a 3-year sabbatical. Eventually, he met up with his deformed wife, and they got married in Denmark. She really was deformed, and she was an orphan. She was a teacher of Mandarin Chinese. She had polio in the leg and couldn't walk properly. She had been deformed ever since childhood. She was from the Philippines. Her relative had sent her to study in Denmark, and she became a teacher at the Denmark University too. That's where they met and fell in love. He didn't have to go to a fortune teller. When they had a son, Viggo came to Thailand to do his thesis on spirits in Chiang Mai. He spent a year and a half writing it. Then he went back to Denmark to teach about whether there was ghost or not. When he came back, he brought his wife, and they came to see me. He came to show that he really had married a deformed girl, just as he said he would. She became a Buddhist like her husband, and they have adhered to Buddhism to the present day. He was originally a Christian. They brought their son as well and stayed in the Wat many days. He went up to write his thesis on where spirits come from and what they are like and why do people believe in them. Now he is a professor. At his house, there is a table shrine that I sent to him. That's the story of Viggo, who came to practice insight meditation at Wat Amphowan and was able to send a psychic telegraph to his friends and relatives in Norway.